God. Oh my God, bro. I'm not sure what that was. I think it was another pike, or who knows. That was something heavy. Crazy. They took my trailer. Man. So I missed one long nosed gar so far, and I had a strike. I'm not sure if it was like a snag or what, but I just missed something maybe like 30 seconds ago. Not sure what it was, honestly, but it felt heavy. Could have been another long nosed gar. We've been seeing a lot of those lately, especially at this spot. Sorry about the wind. If it's really windy, gotta look out for snakes in areas like this. I don't know if you can see it, but there's a big carp right there. Carp or drum. But yeah, I rarely actually hook the long nosed gar in the mouth. Normally they just go and they just hit whatever, or they'll just follow the bait, whatever bait I'm actually tossing. And this one was actually pretty aggressive, and he went for it, and I hooked him in the mouth, but he kind of he kept jumping or whatever. They're so like, not necessarily like, they're so slim and slender. They're able to jump out of the water quite a bit because they can gain a lot of speed. It's kind of crazy. But yeah, I missed a long nosed gar and something else. I appreciate everyone for stopping by. Anyone that's in the chat watching. I can kind of see some messages, but the way this thing is mounted on my neck is kind of hard to see. Hey, Aries World. Hey, I appreciate it. Aon, or what? That's kind of hard to pronounce. Let's see. I, Aon, IAON. What is it? IOAN. Sorry, I'm not the best at pronouncing foreign names. I imagine it's like a foreign name, but yeah. Let me see if I can jump across this thing. Cercea. Higio. What is that? Prodmog 83, Set Z Hook, LeBron or Jordan. Uh, I'm. That's a hard one. I would have to go with Hardaway. It's like not even a question, but I don't know. I was always like a big fan of Hardaway and Shaq. Honestly, I feel like Jordan was a little overrated, but no, I haven't caught anything yet. I did miss a long nosed guard, and he was going crazy when he got it in his mouth, and he shook me off. But nothing yet. But yeah, I guess I would have to say Jordan, because out of those two, Jordan seemed like he was just like kind of like had that Kobe mindset. Like he was just really, I don't know, dedicated, and like his discipline level seemed like, I don't know, he was just kind of selfish in a way. But it's really hard to say, because I guess they're like two different time frames. But yeah, I would probably have to go with Jordan, even though I'm not a big Jordan fan. I used to love watching Anthony Hardaway. Look at this big carp right there. Jeez. I think it's a carp. I'm not sure what it is. Well, you guys probably can't see, but yeah. It's like a really big fish right there. Been seeing more fish activity at this spot lately. But yeah, I appreciate everyone. I don't mean to just nonchalant read your name and just keep going, but try to acknowledge everyone and give everyone a shout out. There's a lot of those carp right here right now. It's crazy. Or whatever they are. Never caught one, so it's hard to tell. Sorry if I'm missing anyone in the chat. I woke up at 4:50 yesterday. What is it? Steven Salida? What are you using for bait? I'm using a chatterbait. I purchased some lures off of eBay recently, and I wanted to use those, but I had this on, and it's been kind of like my go-to lure as of lately. And yeah, I'm just throwing a silver chatterbait. I had a small little trailer on it, but one of the fish that I hung into earlier, it somehow snatched it off. So yeah, I'm just tossing this for now. I'll probably switch to that one little. It's like a soft plastic crankbait. It's like I guess it's like kind of like a tadpole, and I'll probably switch to that here pretty soon or at some point. But it's kind of hard, especially when you have one already tied on, to not throw a chatterbait. It's just such a well-rounded lure. You can cover so much water and let it sink and stuff like this, or stuff like that. I'm back at a spot that I typically fish. I have been fishing kind of often. I felt like I had a bite. I have a new rod, and it's a little bit softer tip, so it's kind of hard to tell. The sensitivity is a lot less. But yeah, I anticipate on throwing sliding that thing on, or tying that thing on. I've been fishing this spot quite often, and from what I can tell, this spot is one of the spots that you have a little bit more access. At least I have access to right now from fishing from the bank, because of the grass growing so much. And I wanted to use that new lure, so I know that there's not like a ton of structure here to get hung on. So I guess the chances of actually being able to use it and not lose it were they're pretty good. So I decided to hit this spot again. I don't want to fish a spot that I'm not too familiar with and just completely lose my lure that I just got in. Plus they're like discontinued. I don't even, but yeah, they don't sell them. You can find them used, but some people want like a pretty penny for them. I'll probably pull that out here in a little bit. I actually put it inside of one of my pack of worms so it can kind of maybe absorb some of the smell. The Berkeley power baits. Take this thing off. Hey, what's up with IBC, Italian Bushcrafting? I'm good. How are you? Good to go back to what you know. Yeah, 100%. Yeah, it's with these lures and everything, it's just kind of I feel a little bit more safe tossing them here than just like at another random spot. Look at these. There's so many like of these carp or gar right here. I think they might be look, there's a pike as well. I don't know if you guys can see it. It's a long nose gar. See if he like wants to tag it. I'm sure you're yeah, the quality of the, yeah, he doesn't even he's not even paying attention to it. Yeah, but yeah, there's a lot of gar and stuff around the edges and drum or something. Carp. Saw a question that I was trying to get to. Try a frog. Yeah, I would try a frog, but it's a little late in the day, so I feel like the fish maybe they might be down a little bit, a little bit more suspended right now. No, I'm not in Virginia. I'm from Texas. I'm actually in Texas at the moment. I wish I was up north, get away from some of this southern heat. It's so hot down here, man. Arigato. What does it say? Plus the fish know you at the same spot, so they will come to you. Yeah, hopefully. I was like, they know that I will feed them if I catch them sometimes. Unfortunately, I don't have any worms with me today, but I typically like to feed the catch when I get a chance. I had a friend, he's actually at the dam right now, and he wanted me to go over there, but he wanted to get out at like 5, like 6 in the morning. And I had, like I mentioned, I had a maybe, well, I woke up at 4:30 a.m. and I got off at like 9:30. So, yeah, I had a pretty long day yesterday. I did take some breaks throughout the day and switch jobs, but it's just a long day. And I got new neighbors upstairs that are like moving furniture around at 1 a.m. And it was kind of annoying, but yeah, I managed to get a little sleep last night, but it was just too early to get up at like 5:30 or whatever, 6:30 in the morning on my day off. It's like, man, it feels like work at this point. But apparently, like, there's a lot of people fishing there at the dam, and they're releasing a lot of water, so I might try to make my way over there later. He said that he'll probably be there until like 4, so I might do like an hour or so here and head over to the dam. I'm not exactly sure where it is, but it's not that far. Just kind of making random casts here along this bank until I kind of get further up, and I will eventually switch, I guess, to the other lure. It's probably not the best lure to tie on a baitcaster because it does have the tendency to twist and stuff like that. But it's a really unique lure that was like invented in, I guess, like the early 90s or something that they don't make anymore. And I really like using it, honestly. Let's see. Prototype. What's up, prototype? Off topic. Why building a warehouse right on the lake? Or what? Wait. Why are they? I don't know. It's just, man, like, what is it? Property value, you know? It's weird. It's funny because my friend actually, he my friend actually has an account with that building, and he gets tires for like a discount. I guess it's like a tire distributor. But yeah, my friend goes there to get buys tires for a discount price and sells them to people. It's pretty funny. Yeah, it's just kind of random, but yeah, this is actually like at a church, behind the church. I think they built this place for flooding. This area likes to flood a lot. There's a spot that I fish on the other side of this hill, like maybe like a couple blocks down the street. That if like they were making what is it, like a turnpike, a tollway, and it took them like 7 years extra to build it because of the amount of flooding that they would get. But I think a lot of these, there's like a lot of ponds and stuff around here that they created, I guess, to prevent flooding. But yeah, there's always like some random buildings and stuff like that along places like this. I guess you could call them like somewhat nature preserves or something. It's weird. I think they cut the grass again, which is kind of wild. All right, so I think I'm gonna go ahead and make a couple more casts this way and tie on that other lure that I was talking about. I kind of didn't want to ruin it by showing it because I also ordered I ordered 6 of them, and I got 3 that weren't in the original packages. They were just kind of wrapped up in a piece of plastic or like a Ziploc bag or something. And I have some ones in the original package that I kind of want to make a video or something about with those. But yeah, this is what I was using. Same old chatterbait. I really can't even see the camera face because I can't even see the screen because it's the reflection. But yeah, I will show you guys what I plan on. Oh my God. What I plan on using. I'm probably not. But yeah, it's a warm day regardless. I was like, there's not much shade or anything out here. If I was on the other side, it would probably be a lot easier for me to like read the chat. But I'm like literally facing the sun at the moment, so it's kind of annoying. All right, so these are the baits that I have. It's like a crankbait. It's a lip, and it pretty much is like a big tadpole. I have 3 different sizes, or yeah, 3. They're all different sizes. Yeah, I guess 3 different sizes is the correct way, or not a bad way to say it. Sorry, man, I'm still like half asleep from yesterday. I guess these 2 are the exact same size, but yeah, those are the baits that I plan on using. They're, if anybody's like been fishing for a while, Bill Dance, he's an older guy that used to have a TV show, and I don't know, he's had lots and lots of content. I guess back in the day, he was like one of the only, not one of the only, but one of the few fishermen that had like shows and stuff like that you could pretty much watch every week or something like that, or every yeah, I think it was like Saturdays. He had a show come out. It's pretty interesting. He had a lot of promotion for lures and stuff like that. But this is one that I guess he created in the early 90s. And yeah, I think you can still kind of find them like randomly. Some people want a lot for them, and some people that don't like have them in the original package, they will that would let them go pretty easy. Like, I think I got these for like 19, 3 for 19. But some people will ask for like one that's brand new in the package. They'll ask like $45 for it, which is kind of crazy. It doesn't have the best like accuracy on as far as retrieve, but overall, I think it's a really good lure. Honestly, I would probably create a video so I don't have such crappy quality, and showing the bait action and stuff like that. Yeah, I was actually gonna start off with the video, and I got caught in, or I hung that one long nosed gar, and I was like, man, maybe I should just go live. That's typically how my day starts. I start off trying to do a video, and I'm like, I'll just go live. Hopefully, I'll be able to pump out some video content on better spots here pretty soon. I don't think you guys will be able to see it. It actually, I can't even see it. Yeah, it sinks. This one sinks. I guess they all do. It's been a while since I had one. I bought one and I lost it because it was a bigger size, and I misplaced it when I was changing lures. This one is actually not swimming the way that I wanted to because of, I think it has like, it's older and it has like a little crinkle in the tail or something. I don't know. But yeah, it's pretty much, yeah, it swims like a little tadpole. This one is actually not swimming the way that I wanted to. I guess it's just being old and having a little dent in the tail. It makes it not swim completely correctly. I wasn't sure what to do with it, honestly, because I tried to just lay it down and try to lay them down and make it to where it would, the little bend out of the tail would go away. But it didn't. Wasn't sure. I was like, maybe if I leave it in the car, or maybe put it in a little bit of boiling water to kind of get that stuff out of it. The crinkle or whatever in the tail that it has. It's kind of annoying. So yeah, it doesn't seem like it's actually swimming the way that I want it to. I might have to switch to a bigger size one. I guess that's the disadvantages of buying a used one, or one that's not in the package. But I do have 3 that should be getting here today in the package. Now it makes me want to switch back to the chatterbait, just because I don't want to be at a disadvantage at this point. But yeah, thank you for everyone. I appreciate everyone for stopping by. Hope everyone's having a good day and enjoying your weekend. No fish yet. You just, are you just here talking? I'm actually fishing. I was just trying to switch over to this vintage lure. It's a Bill Dance's eel. And yeah, it's just the action on it is not the way that it should be, I guess, just because of it's old and it hasn't been in a package. It's kind of swimming to the side. I don't know why. But yeah, this is what I'm using. I'm not sure if you're familiar with it, but it is a very probably like a 20-year-old lure. I have a couple of more, and I just tied this one on since it's the smallest one, and just to see if I could get some good action out of it, because the action is really good. It looks like just like a tadpole. It's called the eel, but it's called it looks like it looks like a tadpole, but it's called an eel. But yeah, I missed a couple on a chatterbait, and yeah, I tied this on to just see if I could just get a bite on something that I'm excited to fish. I think that will be one of my main things as far as some of my content is just fishing things that I actually like to fish instead of just going with whatever works. I anticipate on getting more vintage style lures and stuff like that, or things that I kind of grew up fishing, or stuff that people have memories maybe fishing. It's like, oh yeah, I used to fish that because I have been fishing for quite a while. I'm not gonna waste too much time with this thing. Sorry about just rambling my mouth, but yeah, I think I'm gonna just go ahead and tie on the chatterbait for now and try to figure this out later. I probably shouldn't have tried to figure it out on live. I have a bigger one. I'm not sure if it would do the same thing. Yeah, the bigger profiles, I think I'll save those for like a lake or something. Where my friend's at right now, he said that there's a lot of hybrids at the dam, but I'm not sure if he's catching anything. He's actually catfishing with like liver, I think. But yeah, sorry, I haven't caught anything. It's kind of sunny, not your typical conditions, I guess, for good bass fishing. But it's a little cloudy as well, which is kind of nice. Nice to have some kind of cloud cover because the sun is no joke. I feel like this place has dropped so much in the last couple of days, just because of the heat. But yeah, if anybody watches this and they see it later on, they will realize how much this place drops. I'll probably be able to stand down there later on this year, like down there by the bank. Got a train. That's weird. I think that's like a new public transportation train that's coming through, because I've never seen that thing before. Just tying a fisherman's knot, probably not doing it the best way, but it works for me sometimes. Okay, so yeah, I'm gonna toss the chatterbait now. I did have a nice, okay trailer on it, but one of the fish that I caught earlier I guess he pretty much just knocked it off. I don't know if I should use this as a trailer. It's kind of, I do have a smaller crawfish I will use for a trailer. There's some big crawfish here, so I think that might be a good imitation or whatever. Again, sorry for not reading chat and taking up so much time just running my mouth. More than anything, not catching fish. These lives have been pretty hectic for me. I haven't been catching fish really, but post-spawn bass typically just rough in general. It's nice to have some cloud cover, man. It's crazy how much a trailer, just a small trailer, makes a difference in the weight of your bait. I prefer not to even use a trailer on a chatterbait unless it's like a small, like a robo worm or something. Something very, very light that just adds maybe perhaps like color, because it takes away from the action, honestly. I think the vibration, you can feel a reduction in the vibration. Like if I were to take this trailer off now, I would feel it vibrate so much more. I think that's just I guess my personal opinion. This rod is softer than the one that I have been using, so I don't feel the vibration as much as I was, honestly. Period. But yeah, I hope everyone's having a good day, enjoying your weekend, staying hydrated, enjoying the summer. I'll get to the chat here in a second. Sorry about that. If anybody's doing any fishing, let me know. You can drop a comment or something, and I could possibly have any content, I guess, that you guys are doing, maybe a live or something. You could go to my page and drop a comment or something on a short, and I try to reach out to you guys. And yeah, hope everyone's having a good one. I was here last time. I feel like it makes me almost make me feel like I kind of suck at fishing, but I was over here last time where I'm going now, and I think I don't know if it was the same fish, but I missed a fish. Like, I cast out 6 times, and 6 out of 6 casts I had a strike every time. And it was kind of weird because I hung one once and he fell off at the bank, and I tried to jump down and catch it, and as soon as I touched it, he flopped away. But yeah, it was so weird that the bite has been so slow here, and I ended up getting a strike for every cast, and I thought it was kind of crazy that I was getting a strike for every cast. But I literally missed the fish every time. And it was weird. I'm like, I have an exposed hook. I'm like, I don't know what's going on. Ezekiel Benton, what's up, my man? I thank you, Troy. Adventure America is going fishing here in the next week. Yeah, I think he is. I saw in the video that he, what is it? He got a neck mount, and he was saying that he was perhaps going to go do some fishing. Looking forward to that. I interested in to see what type of species fish that he encounters and stuff like that, or just, I guess, just him being out fishing is seems pretty cool as well. Nice to see. Let's see. I think I'm gonna fish this thing like a jig for a second and try to read chat. Hey Jacob, what's up, Jacob? Ben Kohler, what are you fishing for? I'm fishing for largemouth bass at the moment. Honestly, anything that bites. Look at these geese. That's kind of random. I feel like they normally more present in like the fall time. Yeah, I saw that he mentioned it in the comment as well, but I don't know. I was watching the video, and somehow I missed it during the video, and I went back and watched it, and I was like, oh yeah, I saw it. I watched his members video twice, and I think I was like cooking or something, and I missed it when he mentioned it. There's some really big needle nose gar in here. I actually hung one earlier, but he got off. He actually kind of was committed pretty well to it. Joseph Gonzalez, fishing with Celine. Celini. How are you doing, Celini? Day game plays. Good morning, good afternoon. What are you? Water is too green. Are you happy or married? I'm not married. I guess happy because I'm not married. Estoy soltero. Yeah, anybody that saw these videos, maybe my live a couple of weeks ago, this whole area was filled up. This is like an extension to the Trinity River. and there was just so much water out here. I stepped in ants as well. Like I was talking, like running my mouth like I am now, and there was so many ants on my feet. I cast out. Maybe I'll like get a strike or something from my guard. There's a lot of needlenose gar in this water. Looks promising. See, yeah, like all this was pretty much underwater, all the way up until here. I can't even walk out there too far because it's like the ground's getting softer the closer I get to the water. But all this pretty much just like flowed back, or flowed downstream into the river. I typically don't or never really get a bite or anything here, but it's just kind of tempting. You never know what's lurking in this river extension. I mean, it is a bigger body of water than I'm fishing behind me, so yeah, it could be it could be a monster in here. I just don't know it. But yeah, I know that there's some really big needlenose gar in here. I think there's actually an alligator gar in the spot that I'm fishing behind me because the other day I saw it surface and it was so big. This thing was like a giant, looked like a straight up dinosaur coming out of the water. And I'm like, if this thing is here, man, it's probably eating everything. It wasn't a needle nose, it was like an alligator gar. This thing was huge. It had to be at least like 5-6 feet long. Looked like his head was like a football coming out of the head. Looked like a football, like just coming out of the water. See if I can catch up with chat. No, I've never seen gators in this area, but I know that there's some really close by in parts of the Trinity River, like in Fort Worth, Texas, which is like maybe 30 minutes away. But I've heard that there's some around in these areas, but luckily I haven't encountered any of them. Trying to watch out for snakes as I crawl through this thick grass. Thought I could walk across this little damn thing, but I guess I can't. It's like hopefully there's not a lot of mud on the bottom of my shoe that's just gonna make me slide down this little bank. Hey, what's up, Adventure America? How you doing today, my man? Interesting. Yeah, I feel like you probably run into some what are those saltwater crocodiles or something. I know I saw that video a while back where you had what was it, an alligator, or yeah, I think it was a crocodile or an alligator, and I was kind of surprised. Oh no, it was a snake. I don't know. I think I have seen a video of a crocodile or an alligator and like some type of snake in your content. But yeah, thank God I haven't seen any. Honestly. I heard that they're not really not that big of a threat as people say they are, but I don't know. I'm not gonna be playing around with them. A lot of people like to feed them, like out in Louisiana or whatever. They call them their pets and stuff, but nah, I don't think I would do anything like that. I'd keep my distance from anything like that I haven't raised, I guess. I guess they do kind of raise them, but yeah, still kind of sketchy. The reptile brain. I appreciate everyone again for stopping by. It's kind of just like a random live. I was supposed to be going to fish a dam with my friend, but he was like, "Oh, I woke up late," and yeah, I woke up late as well. Just wasn't completely sure if that was gonna happen, but I think he's still there fishing, so I might go up there just to kind of check out the spot and perhaps prepare myself for the next outing. Sorry if I'm missing anyone in the chat. They should have called me from what is it? Meanie from Needy Rose Farm, Aries World. I'm not sure who that is. Minnie from Knit Rose. One of our YouTube friends, Rhodey, handled a snake, and then it bit her. Not bad. She was all good. Yeah, that's unfortunate. I saw this video of this kid. He was like, "Oh, me being a bad father or whatever." Like, he was trying to get his son to pick up show his son how to pick up a snake, and his son actually got bit by the snake on a barbecue grill or something. I don't know. It was weird, and I was like, "That's kind of crazy." His son was like crying. He's like, "Yeah, I shouldn't have had the phone. I should have showed him. I had my wife to film it and show him how to actually do it." But I was like, "That's kind of sketchy. I don't think I would show my kid how to catch a snake. At least at that age, he was really small." See, yeah. So the level that this spot is at right now is pretty much, I think, where they want to hold it. A lot of this water is still coming out of it. Unfortunately, got some crawfish shells. I guess raccoons or something has been eating crawfish out here. Hey, no problem, Aries. Much gratitude. So yeah, this is where I was casting last time, and I missed a fish or some fish, like almost every cast. It was weird. I felt like it could have been the same fish, but I'm not sure. But it was like I cast maybe like 6 times in a row, and every cast I literally had a strike. But you know how that goes. If you're fishing and you can have the best day at a spot, you go back to that spot the next day or next week, and it's like completely different. The fish are just not located there. I think the rain and everything has just kind of been having the fish moving around. But yeah, it's kind of hard to tell, hard to predict the bite situation at the moment. Been seeing every type of fish except for this fish that I'm actually targeting. Seems like I was actually gonna buy a weed eater and go clear out some of the spots that I've been wanting to fish, but I don't know, just having such a busy schedule. I haven't really wanted to go get waste time going to buy a weed eater. Well, this morning at least. I have a friend that has one, but I didn't kind of wanted to bother him for it, but my luck, it was something would happen to it and I'd have to buy him a brand new one or something. So it's like, it's probably best for me to just get my own, and if it breaks, it breaks. But yeah, I wanted to use those baits that I purchased recently. I might tie one of the bigger ones on just to see if I get better action out of one of those. But the smaller one, it seemed like the retrieve on that one was just not how it's supposed to be at the moment. I might have to stick it in like some oh my god, it's a lot of carp and stuff still right here. Might have to stick it in some boiling water to kind of let it reshape itself. Look at all these carp, man. It's crazy. I guess you guys can see them, but yeah, there's a lot of carp right here. I don't even want to disturb them. I guess those are like drum, honestly. But yeah, sorry if I'm missing anyone in the chat. I'm kind of just like scoping out the area, trying to figure out where I want to cast. And hey, fishing with Cellini. Yep, I saw that one. Venture America was cool. You ever catch and eat any crawfish? No, I haven't eaten any crawfish. Someone mentioned that to me like a couple of weeks ago. I caught one. I caught one on a live one day. I looked down and I thought it was a snake, and I was like, oh my god! And sure enough, it was just like a crawfish that was like probably 6 or 7 inches long. He was really big. But I just caught it and just released it. But no, I haven't caught any to eat. We used to catch them to go fish like under bridges. Me and my friends would just like tie a boat up to the bridge and just like drop the crawfish on like a bear, like just basically on a hook, and just catch bass and stuff that way. But no, I've never caught them to eat, honestly. I I have a pretty big appetite, so I feel like I need like 100 pounds of crawfish to eat myself. See, these are a lot more crawfish shells or whatever. There's a lot of crawfish around here. There's a crawfish hole right here. Sometimes I stumble on them, and I'm thinking that it's I'm thinking like it's a snake or something, but it's just like a little dirt mound that's hard or whatever, dried out, and it's like all hard. Like hopefully there's another snake. But yeah, just fishing the spot again. That I haven't really had a lot of luck at, but as you can tell, like they've been cutting the grass and stuff like that, which has helped a lot as far as having access to a spot to fish. A lot of spots haven't they're grown up so much that haven't been able to actually get down to fish them, and it's just been a little rough from like bank access. Oh my god. So I guess the wind is blowing a little bit east now, and I literally just cast all the way in the grass. Very shallow cast. I don't know if these drum that there's like maybe three 5-pound drum right here. They're all really big. Or carp. I don't know if you guys can see them. I feel like those are maybe keeping the bass kind of off the bank at the moment. But yeah, I'm not seeing any like bass. I'm not getting any bass action, unfortunately. The spot is not that big. I'm not sure. There might be some deep pockets where it gets really deep, but from casting, I haven't really noticed any areas where it just like takes a long time for my lure to drop, as far as it being deeper. If I'm fishing the bottom. Let's see. Oh, okay, you can kind of see the shadows. Nice. Yeah, They're really hard to see, honestly, I guess, especially on a live. But yeah, there's a lot of them around. I don't think they really have any like fish that would actually eat them, so they're pretty much just like lots of them, honestly. Yeah, that short that I posted, I went and I bought this rod that I'm using now, and I just decided to get out and try it out because I passed this like a small little pond on the way over. Something just jumped in front of me. Oh, I just had something hit it. I'm pretty sure it was probably just a needle nose gar. They normally just nip at it. Either that or I ran into one of those carp. But yeah, I saw that snake. So weird because he was just right on the edge of the grass line, and it was kind of weird because like I said, I just saw a sign that's saying uh I did it live, but I lost connection because the area was kind of bad. I just saw a sign that said venomous snakes are uh native to this area, and I see that snake, and he was literally just like poking outside of that grass line, and I was just like, man, that's not what I wanted to see. But everyone was saying that it's like just like a water snake, but still, if he were to bite me, I'd probably lose my mind just worrying about it. It's not like, oh, I'm just gonna sit around and wait to see if I get a reaction from venom or anything like that. I'm just gonna take actions as if it was venomous, you know? Like, I guess you really have to be really confident in a situation like that about being able to identify that snake species and stuff. Like, oh, it got bit. It's not venomous, and just kind of let it slide. But nah, I think I'd rush to the hospital immediately. No hesitation. And same for anyone else. Yeah, it's been hot around here as well. Like, but I think the fish is finally starting to move because when they were in the post spawn, when they were spawning, it was like wasn't catching anything, and now that they're not spawning, haven't caught anything much either. But I guess I could always switch up lures or the species that I'm actually targeting. It's nice. I guess we got some clouds that came in now, so it definitely helped a lot because the sun was just like straight beaming. I don't really like standing on these concrete slabs because it's just an area that kind of keeps warmer than like the grass, and I know this probably ideal spot for snakes. Like there's another, oh my god, there's another carp right there. That's so big. Yeah, they're not interested in any artificials at all. Saw someone that like left a can of empty can of corn up on the bank. I assumed that they were trying to catch them. Not sure how that went, but yeah, I've never really targeted carp. I'm so surprised that I'm not getting any bites from largemouth bass at all. Like, to fish the spot so many times and not to get any bites is kind of crazy. But at least I know now. Like, these are the tough months, I guess. I don't know if I know it's not the heat so much, but it's just their seasonal pattern more than anything, I think. That's nice. Yeah, I know a lot of people like to keep those. Wow, someone came out here and had a good time or something. It's left all kinds of trash. Yeah, I know people like to keep them sometimes. Like in like Japanese culture, they're really famous. You know, a lot of people like to keep the koi. But yeah, I've heard that they put up really good fights. I think there's like one that's here that's like albino because he really sticks out compared to the other ones, or it might be a couple. But I always see it or see them, and they're so bright in the water. It's like no hiding. Yeah, I typically just don't even really stay stationary at this spot. I just kind of move around and just make a cat move until I find something like cover or whatever. But the bite has been so slow at this spot. I'm just kind of literally like trolling around the whole time. If I had a boat, I guess I'd be trolling. Again, I appreciate everyone for stopping by. I still were kind of recovering from a really long day of work yesterday, and can't even think straight right now. It seems like I feel like I'm a little bit better interacting with the chat normally, but it's like I can't walk and chew gum at the same time right now, honestly. I wish I could, Sambeth. I honestly wish I could. But if I don't, guess I'm not going to cry about it. I guess it'll make the next catch that much better. Yeah, eventually, hopefully, I'll be able to get onto some fish. And the day that I do, man, it's going to be nice because it has been pretty rough. See, like this cast right here, it seems like I don't know if you guys can see it the way I do, but there's like a little stump, got a little grass growing right here. And for it not to be a fish just like hanging out there, it's kind of crazy. I don't know if these carp or these drum have these bass staged in different areas. But yeah, I'm not seeing anything. Wow, I just got scared. There's like a little mice or a little rat right there. He ran off and he scared the crap out of me. I don't know if the bass are kind of staying away from them because they would possibly eat their eggs or something. But yeah, they're shallow water bass, and this whole spot is shallow, so it's kind of weird, honestly. It's just kind of mind blowing to me that I'm not getting any action. I say that every time, but honestly, it is. I think it's supposed to rain. I don't know, maybe tomorrow. Maybe after the rain, it might be a little bit better. Last time it was after I fished after the rain. I saw so much fish activity. It was crazy, but didn't really catch anything. Wish I could take that big piece of plastic out, but it'd probably snap my line because so much mud on top of it. I'm not getting in the water. It'll eventually get dry up. Like the spot, the level will drop, and I might be able to get to it at some point. I think it's just like strength wrap from a pallet or something. This warehouse, someone mentioned earlier, they have a lot of trash flying over here. Hey, I appreciate that, Aries. Well, I do like to do people's live streams, but like their playlists. But I sometimes I'm like, I kind of want to tell them, but at the same time I don't, just to let them know that I am kind of supporting them. But sometimes I kind of do it discreet, and I'm like, oh, I'll just watch a playlist, or like I'll keep their live going on different devices. Look at these big bumblebees. Didn't see these in California for sure. So funny that someone mentioned to me, like, say, yeah, bumblebees, they're actually pretty small for this what they are. Those actually kind of weird. They're not. They have like some type of just like orange legs. It's funny. But someone was mentioning, it was like, yeah, bumblebees, they can sting you multiple times. Like I guess like a honeybee can sting you once, and they leave their stinger in you. But it's like, yeah, you got to be careful with the bumblebees. They'll just like come back and back and back until they're tired. It's like, I don't want to deal with either one of them. I'm allergic to honeybees, and yeah, I don't want anything to do with them, honestly. Oh yeah, the pollen. Oh yeah, okay. I was like, it's weird because I know that they have like yellow spots on them or whatever. Normally bumblebees have like, I guess that could be the pollen, but I've never noticed it when it was not on them. But yeah, I saw that stuff on their legs, and it looks interesting because it had like multiple colors. It was like green and yellowish. I'm about to throw my rod in the water, man. I'm so disappointed. I can't believe that I'm not catching anything. I would like to go to the spot that's across the street. That's normally my go-to spot, but the bank access is kind of rough, and the snakes over there are so much bigger. I've ran into some that were like, I made a short. He was like eating a whole rabbit, and I don't know. I think they're all pretty much like non-venomous snakes, but I don't want anything to do with them regardless. Hopefully within like the next month or so, I'm gonna try to get a two-piece kayak. It's a module. What is it, like a modular kayak? Give it 10 foot. You can break it down into two pieces, and it's like a propeller driven, so I can maybe reverse and move forward, and hopefully be able to like not have to worry about having bank access too much. It's funny, I did try to catch a crawfish. When was it? A couple of weeks ago. He was like really close to the bank, and I guess he just like shed his shell or something. I went to pick it up, and his back was like completely soft. When I grabbed it, it went limp, so kind of felt awkward, so I just kind of let it go. But yeah, there's so many crawfish here. I just found that other show. Surprised I don't see as many snakes here, but I think at the other spot across the street, there's so many snakes. The city does cut the grass there every once in a while, but not as consistently as they do here. And yeah, I think I'm gonna have to get like a weed eater or something, and kind of clear out a path so I can fish. But there's so many people that like to fish there that I'm gonna try to keep it a little discreet, to the point where a lot of people are not just targeting the same areas that I am. with the water up right now, it might be kind of good for catfish. I can just like sit down in a chair and relax and cast out. So thankful for these clouds and thankful for everyone that showed up in the chat at the moment. I think I'm more thankful for the chat. I could deal with the heat, and I guess I could deal with no chat, but I really appreciate you guys for stopping by and showing the love. I think I'm at, I think that could have been a snake. I think I'm at like 700 or 800 watch hours, which seems, it's like crazy. I'm so far away, but at the same time, just to accomplish that much is like many watch hours is kind of mind blowing. But I think the lives have really helped, and I really appreciate you guys. Anyone that, like I mentioned earlier, anyone that's in the chat like to leave a comment on one of my shorts or anything, I'll try to get back to you. And check out your content if you're doing any fishing or any type of content that you're putting out. I'd be happily engage with you and with you guys. Try to show you support, show you some support. I can't even talk right. You have to excuse me. I wanted to just lay in bed and relax because I do have to go to work again this afternoon. But it's like, nah, I don't want to just like sit around and be lazy, because I know at the end of the day, I'll be thankful for getting out and taking advantage of the moment, the opportunity. I thought I had a fish. Wish I could just catch something that feel like it'll make it a lot better for the stream, for the crowd, or the people that are there at the moment. They can actually see me catch something instead of just running my mouth. But yeah, this spot is normally pretty promising, or like you can at least miss a couple fish or catch one or two, but it just hasn't been that hasn't been the situation as of lately. Sorry again if I'm missing anyone in the chat. Set the hook. What's up, my man? I appreciate it. Aries Roy, yeah, exactly, overnight. Just keep doing the live streams. You'll get there. Thanks, Troy. It's kind of crazy to think. I think I got from one stream, I think I got like 100 watch hours, and I'm like so surprised by that. But yeah, I couldn't do it without you guys. Support can be overwhelming sometimes. John Jackson, what's up, my man? Sorry if I missed anything. Thanks for letting us know. We'll start running your playlist. But thank you so much, Aries World. Yeah, if you guys like to just connect with each other, my man Troy Venture America, he's here from Texas as well. Has a lot of touring content. Also does fishing and walks in South Texas. Aries World also has a pretty good channel with content from one of the cutest golden doodles in the world. It's so hard to not smile watching your content, Aries. Oh my God, I had a bite. I dropped my hand, like I wasn't even doing anything to it, and I got a bite. It's like got a thump on the way down or just sitting there. Maybe something just ran into the line. But yeah, it's so hard. Wow. So hard not to smile watching Aries. They are some of the cutest dogs. But yeah, I guess anyone that's I'm familiar with the channels here. Pretty sure everyone has good content. If not, then have potentially good content. But I'm just a little more familiar with their channels. Scooter, I'm new here. Hey, that's nice, man. I appreciate you stopping by. At least you didn't have to sit here and watch pretty much like all of these skunk videos. I've been doing lives lately, but haven't had a lot of luck, honestly. I think the areas that I typically want to go fish and stuff like that are so much like grass and stuff growing. Bank access has been pretty hard. But yeah, thank you for stopping by. I saw something about a 5 pounds. Let's see, catch a 5 pounds, I'll sub. All right, James. I was like, man, that would be pretty hard. These spots. I think biggest fish I caught this year was like pretty. Oh my God, I got something. Oh my God. Wow. But I'm caught in the grass or in his limb. Bro, he pulls so hard. I wish you guys could have heard that. This kind of sucks because he's wrapped up in that grass or in that tree. So I might lose him. I don't want to drop slack, but I'm going to have to. Bro, he pulls so hard. I guess this is this new rod as well that I can't. He felt so much bigger. That's the first bass that I've caught in a while at this spot. But yeah, I can't get it around this limb. I guess I can if I just try to horse it in. Sorry, y'all. The stabilization is probably terrible. I'm shaking because I felt like I thought I had a 5 pounder. This thing is probably like 2 pounds, if that. But yeah, I guess I'm gonna just try to get down here. Sorry, man. See what I can do. He ran with it so hard. It's like when you hear that line screaming from your rod, it's like pretty intense. Trying to hold the camera still as well. This rod is not very long either. There we go. Goodness gracious. Let me sit my butt down. That was a workout. Wow. First fish at this spot in so long. So happy to catch something. Thank you guys. Thank you. I feel like it's like winning an Olympic trophy or something. The NBA series. Could like cry like Michael Jordan right now. This is my trophy. Jeez. I appreciate everyone. Let's see if I can get back up this hill. But yeah, I don't know if you can see those sticks out there. I've created, like, there's a lot of limbs that fell off these trees, and I would throw those in there to kind of create structure for smaller fish, and yeah, so they can just kind of have protection and stuff like that. I'm gonna get this guy back as soon as possible. I don't want to launch him, but I don't want to walk all the way to the corner where I can just like put him in the water. That's just more time that he's not breathing. Sheesh. All right, James, that was my 5 pounder or 5 ouncer. But yeah, that brush pile, I created these little brush piles. Some of them were completely submerged not too long ago. And what is it? I just threw in, like I said, I threw in those bushes or whatever to kind of create structure for the smaller fish to be able to protect themselves. And yeah, I feel like I would be able to catch a fish off of them every once in a while. Got lucky. There's some still submerged, and I think there's people that come out here and fish, and they're probably like getting snagged in them or whatever. But hey, you gotta learn the spot, I guess. Just can't come here and catch the fish. Oh man, Ezekiel, you got it, man. Yeah, thanks. There's 5 pounders in there. I honestly don't think so. There might be like, not as far as bass. I don't think there any 5 pound bass. Maybe one or two, but it's it's hard. Yeah, I was afraid to drop the slack, honestly. Right when I'm leaving the door, I heard you say I got something. Yeah, I appreciate it, Aries. Yeah, that was so random. I got 23 or 23 pounds flathead last night. I live last night live. I be live though. Hey, well, that's nice, Skeeter. I appreciate it, man. Hopefully I have a chance to check you out. If you leave a comment or something on one of my videos, I'll be able to go straight to your channel. Since the chat doesn't go through until like 24 hours, I won't be able to see your channel. But if you go and like leave a comment or something on one of my shorts, I'll be able to check out your lives. I always like checking out fishing lives or something. I don't know why. It's a nice balance between just kind of being out in nature and just chilling. Typically, I feel like a lot of lives are, I don't know, people just like playing video games or something like that. But I enjoy fishing lives and outdoor lives, 100%. I missed a long nosed gar when I first got here. I pretty much off the exact same cast that I just made. Uh, he hit it, and yeah, he actually hooked onto it. I normally don't get them actually in the mouths because their mouths are so small, but he was so committed to it that I actually got him in the mouth, and they're just so, I keep saying aerodynamic, but they're not in the air, so they just have such they're so slim and slender. I can't even think of it, but they move so fast in the water that he was able to toss the lure pretty easy just because of his mobility in the water is insane. They normally swim around pretty slow or whatever, I guess, unless they're feeding. But yeah, he hit it really hard and got off. I probably should have checked my line after that, but I did change lures, so should be okay. I appreciate the trophies and the the shout outs. You got that. Oh, you got it, man. Yeah, that's a nice spot. Yeah, it's not too bad. It's it's pretty chill right now. The sun was out, and I thought it was just gonna be sunny and just like torture, but got some cloud cover and the wind slowed down, so yeah, it's actually pretty nice right now. I think I just had, look, there's another one. Oh my God. Look, he's following it. Did you see that? There was like another one. He's probably like, look at that drum. Oh my God. All right, there was like a carp. I'm pretty sure you can see the carp. He was so dark. Look at this thing following my lure. Can you see that? I think that's another one. He act like he wants it. That's crazy. He's just sitting there, no. Needle nose guard, man. They say it's easier to catch those fish with like rope because their teeth gets caught up in the stream. He can't swim backwards, so he's like facing the wrong way to actually attack it. Unless he just swiped at it. But yeah, he's just chilling right here with me at the moment. Go catch it, bro. I'm not getting in the water. He's not. I can't catch him on the line. Some of y'all crack me up. It's like, go catch it, bro. I can't catch that thing. I don't know if y'all saw the carp that was behind him too. It was like a big, probably 6 or 7 pound carp, but he was like super dark. I literally put it right beside his mouth and he won't do anything. If I had a minnow, he would probably get it. I put it like really, like literally on his mouth and he won't do anything to it. I just annoyed him to the point he just left now. Crazy. But yeah, man, this rod is a little bit more flimsy. The rod that I was fishing with was, it was kind of stiff. And I was getting tired of using it because it was just causing so much tension, like on my hands and whatnot, when I was using certain types of baits, like the bait that I'm using now, like a spinner bait. It's like you have that consistent tension and you have a stiff rod, it kind of gets tiring. So I went with something that has like a little more soft tip. And that bass, oh my God, the way he hit it and the way he was swimming. Normally when you have shallow water, the fish can only go like either they come to you or they just swim to the side, and they put all their energy, instead of diving deep, they goes to the side. And it feels crazy when they're just pulling like in just one one direction instead of like to the side and down. When you go down, like it just feels like a different type of pull. But when it's straight to the side like that and you hear that line scream, it's pretty intense. See, like these brush piles, I didn't create these brush piles. They were just kind of already here. I guess falling out of this tree over time. Sorry if I'm missing anyone in the chat. Like, those fish had me a little. Hey, what's up, Titan Hawk? How you doing? Glad you can make it by. I appreciate your thumbs up. Hope you're having a great day, my man. Thank you so much. Snoop Dogg's okay. I'm not a big fan of music artists. I like music. I like the rhythm. I like the sound. I'm not too big on music artists. But yeah, they make some good music, good classic music. Maybe later on in life I could be like, oh yeah, those are good classic rap songs. These birds are making a lot of noise. Sound like squirrels in the tree. But yeah, Snoop Dogg's okay, I guess. He hasn't done me any harm, so I guess I'll let him slide. Donate and donate $1 and jump. Manovolt, I don't know about that. I might for $1.50, but not $1. Taxes, these tariffs are no joke right now. Maybe for $1.50. But yeah, I don't know. My mom was in the chat, and I was talking to Rogelio. I'm not sure if she's still in here, but yeah, I was talking to Rogelio earlier. He wanted me to go fishing with him at the dam, and I had like a 15, 17-hour work day yesterday, and I just didn't have it in me to get up and get out at 6 or what is it, like 6 in the morning. Even though I did wake up at like 7, I just like kind of a slow start. I didn't want to feel rushed like I am during the week. And yeah, I don't know. I might go up there and fish with him. But yeah, he's at Louisville Dam. I think he's catfishing. I didn't know he was still gonna go, so that was the reason why I didn't go over there. But I would have, if he would have said, "Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and go," I probably would have went. But I don't know. He said he's gonna be there probably till like 4 in the afternoon, so I might give him a stop by and say what's up to him and fish that spot. If not, then I'll have to catch him on the next one. I got new neighbors upstairs, and I guess they were moving in, and last night I got home at like 9 after leaving at 4 a.m. I left at 4 a.m. and I got home at 9 p.m. I was like relaxing or whatever. I was trying to go to sleep around 11. These dudes around 12 midnight or whatever, they started moving stuff around and dropping stuff. Like, I don't know, I guess organizing their apartment, and it was so annoying. So I didn't go to sleep until like 1. It's like, there's no way I'm going to wake up in 5 hours. Just to go fishing. Even though I prefer fishing over work or anything, it just didn't seem, I don't know. Working 7 days a week, if I can rest, I need to rest when I can. It just didn't seem like the move. But yeah, I'm stoked to catch that one fish. I was honestly worried about my bass in the spot. I'm like, man, I normally see a lot more action and catch a lot more fish. And normally they're really good about tossing the lure. Once you hook them, they're really good about shaking it off. But even if I get that, it's like I know that there's fish there. But look at that bird, man. I wish you guys could see that bird. It has like such a vibrant red colors on his wings. One tried to attack me a long time ago. But yeah, it's such a pretty bird, man. It's insane. Sorry if I'm missing anyone in the chat. Yeah, I did catch Kenosha. I did catch one and I missed 2. I did catch one largemouth bass. And I'm seeing a lot of fish look like, you can probably, I don't know if you can, but that's a fish right there. It's like a really huge drum or something, drum or carp. It's not huge, but that thing weighs at least like 6 pounds. It's a big fish. I'm seeing a lot of fish, and I'm having a lot follow my baits. Again, I appreciate everyone. Thanks for stopping by. Hope everyone's having a wonderful day. Yeah, this rod, it has a little bit more bend to it. I don't know. I might try to get something better for the bait caster that I'm using, and use this one maybe for, I think, like topwater fishing or something like that. I think this would be perfect topwater fish or topwater rod, because it has a little bit of give to it, and there's certain lures that you fish that you don't want to set the hook too early in. And with this having a little give to it and not being stiff, like a stiff rod, you might pull like the frog or whatever from the fish. And yeah, I think this is like perfect too. For like, oh my God, I had another hit. I'm pretty sure it was a fish. Started like swimming to the side. It's probably one of those needle nose gar. I'm seeing a lot of them right now. I'm seeing a lot. I'm seeing a lot of them surface as I'm talking. But yeah, I think this is just perhaps a better topwater lure. Or topwater lure, rod, whatever. I can't even think straight. You guys have to excuse me. Again, I'm still like recovering from last night. I was up for like 20 hours. It's like, you don't even have to drink alcohol to get like a hangover. At least I don't. I can just get a hangover from being not getting sleep. I think your brain starts to release the chemicals that you normally use when you sleep, and you start like they say, daydreaming, hallucinating, or whatever. It's crazy. I honestly don't want to switch lures right now. But I kind of want to. Excuse me. I'll probably just continue with this since I'm only getting like one fish every 200 casts. So it's like, why switch up if the numbers aren't there? If the numbers were different, I'd probably switch up to just see if I can get bite on something different. But I'm not getting any strikes anywhere. So really, different presentation doesn't even seem that appealing at the moment. But I did catch one, so brings a little comfort. I finally beat the skunk at this spot. I think I fished this place like 4 times already and not caught anything. I kept missing them. But again, yeah, I'd probably just work my way up to this corner up here and come back. Dominique Roy, what's up, my man? Good afternoon, good evening, good morning. Hope you're having a good day. Just out here tossing the old chatterbait. I have a few lures in my bag, but I'm not sure if I want to toss anything else. Honestly, at the moment, I have a couple vintage lures that I recently purchased, and the smallest one that I have is not working the way I want it to. It has it's kind of like spinning a little bit in the water. I don't know. I might have to put it in like some boiling water to kind of remold it, kind of bring it back to its original shape. But see what happens. I just scared off a fish. I'm not sure what kind it was. But yeah, I have a couple things that I kind of would like to toss, but I don't think anything's biting top water right now. I was thinking about tossing a rat, but I don't think anything's biting top water rats right now. I feel like the fish are kind of submerged. Hey, what's up, Rob Wilson? What time is it? Good morning, good afternoon, good day. Look at this big carp. I'm pretty sure you can kind of see the shadow on it. It's a big boy. They have some really big tails. When I see the tails alone, I'm like, God, that's like a giant. But they're pretty stubby. But really pretty big fish, though, regardless. Hope you're having a good day, Rob. I'm gonna take a sip of water here in a second. Try to wet my whistle. Yeah, I caught one, and it's kind of nice because, like I said, it's been a while since I've caught anything at this spot. I don't know why. But, yeah, I don't know. There's things that I want to do to kind of make this spot a little bit better. Look at this fish. I don't know. I'm seeing a glare on the camera, so you guys probably can see it better almost than I can. But yeah, the thing's tail is huge. If you guys are out and about, remember to take any type of hydrating beverages you can with you, because it is getting warm. And being stranded, it was like a little water spider. Probably can't see it. Being out without a beverage is kind of hectic. I've done it plenty of times. I step out and not have anything to drink, or I'm like, oh, I'll be okay. End up fishing longer than I expect, and there you go. I get back and I'm like, oh my God, like I'm dehydrated. I guess I'm gonna make some cast out in the middle. I typically don't do this. Let's see. I think, yeah, I've already hit bottom. It only takes a few seconds. This place is not deep, so that's what makes me think. I'm like, where are the fish at? How could I fish this spot 5 times in a row and not catch anything? Everheart of Ventura. What? I'm sorry. It's like, let's see. What does this say? Venata? I'm not sure what that is. Everheart of Venata, buddy. Let's see here. I wasn't sure if that was a question. And that's funny that you say buddy, because that's like my family nickname. Everyone in my family calls me buddy. I thought you were my mom for a second because I just saw buddies. They kind of stood out. Take that plastic off. It's like when you see your name highlighted. $99. That's hour and 39 minutes and 45 seconds. Again, I appreciate everyone for stopping by. I might go to the dam and meet up with one of my friends and kind of go over there for a minute just to see what's going on. Because he did say he wanted to go over there fishing, but had a slow start to the day. After working like, what was it, like 14 hours? Yeah, I think I'm gonna make my way up to these trees and head back. Maybe go grab something to snack on or something to eat. Oh my God. I don't know if y'all heard that. I was like a really big fish that I just scared off. Thing sounded huge. God. Starting to see bluegill. I haven't seen any bluegill here in a while. Saw a few laying around this little brush pile. That fish actually kind of scared me. Sounds like it's actually running away from you. It's darting away from you, but sounds like something also could be like darting at you, you know? Obviously, I'm not in the water, but God. Anything like that with such a sudden movement, it like kind of startles you. I think I only have plastic worms. I'm gonna see what other like lures I possibly have. Yeah, I think I am gonna tie on one of the bigger ones. I have these, I guess you can call them vintage lures. I didn't really want to go with the bigger one because I feel like the smaller presentation is probably the best way. But yeah, I have this Bill Dances Ill, Bill Dance, uh, soft crankbait. I tried one earlier. I tried the smallest one, and the action wasn't as good as I wanted it to be. It wasn't swimming correctly. I guess because it's been like outside of a package, and it had like the tail has a little crinkle in it. As I was mentioning earlier, that I might have to maybe put it in like some warm water to kind of get the correct action out of it again, to kind of make it flexible. See, there's a long nosed guard right there, and he has something in his mouth. Like, it's kind of hard to tell. He's probably like, oh nah, I think he dropped it. Probably like 6 yards off the bank. Looked like he had something in his mouth. But yeah, I'm gonna toss this thing a little bit. See if hopefully this one has the correct action in it. They all kind of had crinkles in them. But I did get 6. I ordered 3 from 3 used and 3 in the package. And so hopefully, I didn't want to spoil it, but hopefully I can get the correct action out of this one. Some of them, a lot of them actually do kind of flip. They'll like spin on you in the water, but overall it's a really good lure. I think if it was like reinvented, it'd probably be one of my favorite lures to use, honestly. Just pretty much like swims like that in the water, like a tadpole. It's called the eel, but it looks like a tadpole, like a huge tadpole. I don't know how I came across one. I don't know if I was looking it up, but I got one a long time ago, maybe like over 10 years ago. And I would bring it to this spot, and man, I would have like a ball here. But I moved away, and I haven't fished this spot in a long time. And also, I haven't been able to find these lures. See, this one I don't think it's swimming right either. It's weird. They all want to rotate to the side, which is kind of crazy. I don't know why it's doing it. But again, I have 3 brand new ones, so shouldn't have a problem with those. Maybe I can utilize these for something else. See if on a longer cast I get a better retrieve. Yeah, it's just kind of it'll swim straight for a second, and then all of a sudden it like spins. Which I feel like it typically doesn't do that near as much. I might have to That cast was a little bit better. I might have to like put them in some warm water to kind of let them lose that memory of being kind of caught up or whatever, or being in the wrong position. See, I'm getting a straight retrieve off of it now, so it's not that bad. It just flipped on me once, twice. I think the closer it gets to me, the more it wants to flip over. But yeah, it has a little crinkle in the tail, and it acts like it makes it want to flip over. But yeah, I did get 3 other ones, and hopefully they don't have that problem. I guess that's one thing about buying the older ones that you have to worry about, the non-packaged ones. I think the ones that I bought last time, they weren't in a package, and they actually work pretty well. But yeah, you can fish this thing multiple ways. It kind of slow sinking. Kind of use it like a jerk bait if it's kind of twisting on you. That's what I plan on doing. If it's consistently twisting on me, I'll kind of jerk and pause. Make it look like a kind of like a dying minnow. Kind of like a, what is it? Like a, I call them bass assassin. It's like a fluke, a zoom fluke. That's what I'm trying to say. See, I'm old. Like, before they came out with the flukes, they used to call them, they used to be bass assassins. I used to have really good, some really good days out on the lake with those. Really good days with the bass assassins and me and my friends. Random post. What's up, man? Dominique, hello. Hello, Roy. What is this? Dilu edits. Hey, I appreciate everyone stopping by. Just out here killing a little time out here on the water. I was driving over here, man, and it was like kind of hectic. Like with people on the freeway and stuff, I hate driving. And it's so nice to not be in a car driving. Even though I have to do that to get to places, to fish and stuff like that. Even for my job, I drive like 100 miles a day. But yeah, it's so nice to just be out and not be in a car right now, which I'm about to have to get in one here pretty soon to go home, or I might go meet my friend at the dam to go fishing, or just to check out that spot. One thing bad about this thing is it's easy to get that line caught around the hook. But overall, the bait's like, it's a good bait if you can get it to work right. I don't know why it wants to swim like to the side. I wish it did it. Even the smaller one. It's such a good bait. I honestly like it. It's one of my favorites. Hands down. I think the person that had him, they just had him laying in the wrong position for so long that it created these like crinkles in the tail and just kind of messed it up. But yeah, it seems to get a good cast every once in a while. It'll swim right. I wish I could show you guys the action. I will eventually, just not at this spot, but and with this exact one. But yeah, maybe tomorrow I'll try to record the actual action of one and get it on camera, because it's really nice action, if you ask me. Hold on. I have a glare. Jeremy, what's up, man? Sevan Dan. Oh man, you guys taste. You guys have some, it's some not funny names, but it's kind of hard to pronounce, especially with this glare in my face. Sarte, Burger, Burger. What's up? I appreciate you guys stopping by. Man, I wish this thing would swim right. It sucks that it doesn't. At least all the time. It does often, but not all of the time. Maybe if I fix it on a swivel. Pretty boring live stream, honestly. But I appreciate you guys stopping and engaging, watching. I don't know. Like I said, I'm still I feel like I'm recovering from last night trying to sleep or missing all that sleep or working all day. Ooh. I'm getting a solid retrieve on it now. Has anybody seen any good movies lately? If you do, leave in the comments. I haven't seen any good movies. I've been kind of want to sit back and just relax and watch a good movie. I I watched a Major Pain the other day on YouTube. I typically just go with like the free movies on YouTube, where I'll like try to find them on the random like websites. I don't really like paying for streaming services. But I watched Major Pain. I thought that was pretty funny. Cracked up on that one. Like I said, I'm kind of old school, so I guess I found that one pretty funny. It's kind of like the older comedy movies. They're a little bit more, I guess, wholesome or whatever. Feels like kind of like a wholesome type movie. It's just different. It has a different vibe to it. But yeah, someone in the comments on that movie were like, "Yeah, they don't make movies like this anymore." And I'm like, they really don't. I watched The Nutty Professor for the first time in like 10 years, and I thought that was funny. Ow. Just like some old classics from, I guess, the late 90s, early 2000s. Heck yeah. Yes, sir, Cody. Yeah, it's funny, man. Those are some pretty good movies, if you ask me. Oh my God. This needle nose guards got on this thing, and he's not even caught in the mouth. He's just tangled up in a line. Yeah, he got off. No way. He broke my lure off, bro. Dude, he has like, his teeth are so sharp that he just ripped my line. Oh my God. I'm hurt, y'all. I shouldn't have lifted him up, but I was like, his just teeth are like, His teeth are just caught up in the line. Because they have so many teeth. People say that it's easier to catch those fish with string. And my line is just like frayed. Wow. That's crazy, man. I'm hurt. But yeah, that was a needle nose garp, man. I've been seeing a lot of those lately. And yeah, I just lost that brand new lure. A brand new vintage lure. Crazy. He wanted it bad too. I'm hurt. I'm hurt. Jeez, what are the chances, man? Crazy. And it was like it wasn't even in his mouth, but somehow it got wrapped around his mouth to the point that I was able to keep tension on him. And him shaking his head, I guess it just snapped it off. And yeah, he's gone. Shh. I'm hurt. Have some worms, but I don't have any weight, so I don't really want to go weedless worm right now. Wacky rig. Guess I'll tie the chatterbait on just to wrap up the day. Or wrap up the session. That was crazy, man. I have no idea how he got tangled up to the point where he was still on my line. And I'm not sure, maybe the line is still wrapped around his mouth. I don't know, because I don't see the lure anywhere. I'm hurt. I am hurt. I actually just watched them myself. They are actually just watched them tie on a leader. Yeah, I think that's what I should probably be doing. I'm like so old school. I just go straight mono, and I don't know. I kind of haven't. I leave myself in a disadvantage. I think if I even use braid to mono, I'd probably be better. But I don't have any thicker line or anything. I do, I think, in my car. But I think this is like 14-pound test, like string. I've never been a big leader guy. Unless like I'm like fishing at a dam or something like that. But yeah, I've been thinking about going braid. But I don't know, I'm not a big braid fan. Honestly, I had a bad experience once with braid. Way back in the day. Like I had some when I felt like pretty much the only braid that was out at the time was like spider wire. And I was using that, and I was learning how to use a bait caster. And I got a backlash or whatever, and it was so hard to get it out. I didn't really even know how to get the backlashes out. And yeah, so I had to just burn the braid off. It was terrible. It was like on my first bait caster. And I think ever since then, it was just like, I'm never buying braid again. I was so bummed out. So bummed. But yeah, I'll take that in consideration. Maybe I should consider a leader sometimes. I normally keep it pretty basic to my fishing, just lure, Just lure, line, and just rod and reel. Just kind of basic as it goes. The same. I don't do a lot of different knots or anything, but maybe I should start trying different knots and different lines, leaders, and stuff like that. Braid the mono. Actually, kind of sprinkling right now. It's kind of weird. The weather out here is crazy. I'm in Dallas, Texas. Yeah, they have like some crazy teeth, man. Uh, I've heard of the videos. I used to watch Swamp People, and I think that's why I learned it from. They were like, yeah, you could just use string to catch the like alligator gar or needle nose gar because their teeth have so many teeth that the string just gets caught in their teeth, and it's actually better than a hook. I guess that was the first thing I hung into when I first got here to this spot today. I hung into one, and I was actually on the what is this? It was actually on the chatterbait, and he was actually hooked in the mouth, and I fought him for a second, but he eventually just shook off because he's like so fast in the water. But yeah, I'll probably end up ending the live here pretty soon, maybe in the next 10 minutes or so. Unless I just start catching fish every cast, which don't feel like it's really gonna happen. But hey, you never know. Oh, no. Oh, yeah. Oh my God. It's so hard to distinguish that I had something on pulling pretty hard, and yeah, I just couldn't tell what it was. It was probably another needle nose gar because it's just so hard. I have this new rod, and I can't tell. It's not as sensitive as the other rod was. It's a lot more stiff, and yeah, it was a lot more stiff, and like the sensitivity was a lot higher. This one it's a little more flimsy. I can't even get that same cast anymore. I had winds coming from the south earlier. Now I got winds coming from the north. And yeah, I can't even repeat that cast because it's getting stronger as I was, or as I'm casting now. But yeah, I had something on, and I felt the tension, and I see this tree is right here, and there's a lot of limbs hanging out further than you can actually see. Thought I ran into a limb, and then I start feeling it shake its head. It's pulling pretty good, but the fish that I caught earlier felt like a giant, so I'm pretty sure it wasn't anything crazy. But I guess with this rod that I'm using, it just feels bigger. Again, I appreciate everyone for stopping by. Hope everyone's having a wonderful day and enjoying your summer, staying hydrated, eating good food, taking care of yourselves, and enjoying time with your friends and family, pets. All that good stuff. It's a lot of grass right here, so it's kind of hard to tell when you get a bite. But I like fishing this grass. Yeah, it's wild though. We were getting winds from the south earlier when I first pulled up here, which it has been almost an hour and 40 minutes. Getting winds from the south. Now it's coming in from the north. Wow, that was a terrible cast. Yeah, the line was screaming earlier when I caught that one bass. Someone said, "Yeah, I'll sub if you catch a 5 pounder," and I'm like, "Oh, okay, whatever." I can't remember how I responded to that one. I'm like, "Yeah, I don't think there's any 5 pounders here," but next cast, like, it felt like a 5 pounder, and the line was screaming so hard. It's like when you hear that line scream in the water, it's kind of crazy. You feel like you got a giant. The amount of long-nosed gar at this spot is insane. I wish that has like more predatory fish for every fish so it kind of keep the spot in balance. But I don't think that's the deal. I would love to do like an electroshock at this place just to see what's in here. Like I said earlier, that was like, I guess last week after the rain, that was probably like I don't think it was a needle nose. I think it was actual alligator gar. This thing was so big, man. It looked like his head looked like a football coming out of the water. And he just surfaced and I could just see his back. It had to be at least like 5-6 foot long. And I think I did see it like a long time ago, or it could have been one the exact same size. But yeah, I think I saw maybe the same fish or another fish very long time ago, maybe like 8 years. Same way, just saw him surface, and it was a giant, man. But yeah, I think if that fish is in here, he's probably eating up everything. But yeah, I don't know. I think it's just like post-spawn gar season, and I'm seeing a lot of gar. No, I haven't caught any big fish, but I caught a pretty good size, maybe like catfish a long time ago. And I caught maybe the biggest bass that I've caught out of here was maybe 2-3 pounds, maybe pushing 3 pounds. But it's just a good spot because a lot of people don't fish it, and easy access from the bank or whatever when the grass is cut. I don't know who cuts the grass here, but they kind of keep it maintained or whatever, which is kind of nice. I try to do what I can for the spot, like picking up trash sometimes, or like I brought fish pellets and stuff down here before or whatever, trying to get back to the spot since I don't know, it's a good spot, but it's just, I don't know, I think if it was like managed well, like if it was managed a little bit better or something, it would probably be a really good spot. They had like drop like bait fish in it or something. I wanted to get like some minnows and put them in here or whatever. Buy like a few pounds of shad every once in a while and put them in. Oh my God. That had to be another a shark nose, or what is it, needle nose gar. Bro, he hit it so hard. They normally just hit it once and it just feel like a big thump and that's it. Like, you don't get anything else out of them. But I hooked one earlier and then I got my line caught up around one like 10 minutes ago. That was crazy. I think I should just be testing my line for But yeah, I'm fishing for bass. I think someone said probably bass. If someone asks, fishing good in Texas? It's been okay, Cody. Well, it's been okay. I'm in Dallas at the moment. I'm not even from Dallas. I'm from like northeast Texas or East Texas or whatever. It's like 3 hours from here, but I guess it's not bad for the city. Like there's some areas around here that you could get some good fishing on. But normally the spots around here are like not necessarily overfished, but you go to a spot like my homie invited me to go fish with him at the dam today, and he's like, yeah, like the gates are open and there's like a lot of people there because I think it's something about like no fishing license day or something. I'm not sure. He's like, yeah, there's like a ton of people there or whatever, and I'm like, I want to go to a fishing spot where there's just like 40 people, you know what I mean? Like literally just casting over each other's lines and stuff like that. It's like I would rather fish a spot like this and catch small fish or whatever than just be fishing in like a concentrated area because the gates are open. You're limited to areas you can fish, so everybody just like elbow to elbow fishing. It's like it's kind of like a buzzkill. I'd rather go fish a spot where nobody fishes, honestly. But yeah, fishing is good in Texas overall. There's a place out in West Texas called OH Ivy, and man, they say that's like a place for giant bass. Right now, I think it might be one of the best lakes in America to fish. It's probably like 4 hours from here. But I think it's just going to get to the point where it's overfished as well. Everybody wants to go out there and catch like a teener, you know, like 13, 14, 15. Everybody's out there with live scopes just trying to get it in. Which is, I don't blame them. You know, you buy a $50,000 boat, you got all this stuff or whatever, you're like, man, I want to go catch some big fish. You just utilize this stuff that I have. But I don't know. I feel like reservoirs and lakes and stuff like that, they should have like time frames, like 1 year you could like fish or whatever, or like they should let those places rest. Like Lake Fork used to be one of the best lakes in Texas. But and I think they're trying to bring it back, but it's just so pressured. It's like it's kind of crazy. Like they had a tournament, the Bassmasters Elite, out there, and then they had another crappie tournament. I think the lake had 3 tournaments on it in the same month over like 300 boats or something. I'm like, bro, that's insane. Why are they pressuring this spot so much? But yeah, it's just so many spots that just get so much pressure. It's not even funny. Like the spot that it's around the corner that I like to fish. It's a good spot, but some days you'll go out there and it'll be like 10 trucks within like a 50-yard like radius or whatever. Like they're all like in the same spot. I'm like, man, I'll just go fish something else instead of just like sitting there, trying to cast amongst everybody else. Able to actually move around or whatever if I want to. Thought that was a big crawfish. But yeah, I think the clouds are actually going away. Probably gonna go home and find something to eat and relax, I guess. I was gonna go to the dam and meet my friend, but I'll probably go up there and chill and see if get ready for work later on. Ugh. I appreciate everyone for stopping by again. Take this off the mount. See, have you caught any big fish from this pond? Yeah, probably bass or brim, bass and brim. It'd be sweet if fishing worked like that all the time. You cast and catch something. Yeah, 100%. Sorry for being so late catching up on the chat. Yeah, catching a fish every cast, but I guess these tough days, it makes it even better for when you get on them. You get out on a day and you catch like six or more or whatever, and yeah, those are nice days. Oh man, tell me I just lost my stuff trying to make these risky casts, man. I could walk over and probably get it, but I'm like hung in this limb. Whew. Got it out, and now I swung it into another one. Make one bomb cast, and I might make a couple on those brush piles and call it a day. Again, I appreciate everyone for stopping by, engaging, or if you're just watching in the chat, or even the thumbs down. I guess that's I appreciate those. Any engagement is good engagement. Yeah, if you have content and you see people disliking your videos or whatever, don't even be upset. I think they say any engagement is good engagement. But yeah, if anyone has any content out there and you would like me to check it out, just leave a comment on one of my shorts or something, and I'll try to get back to you. Maybe check out some of your videos, or if you do lives or anything, check in with you on some of your lives and try to give some support you guys back. I appreciate yours as well, very much. This is where I hung that first needle nose guard when I first came, and bro, he was going crazy. It's like right out there somewhere. I gotta go buy cat litter as well. Stinking cats. Get gas and maybe wash my car. But yeah, I caught a bass over here, maybe like on the other side of this tree or whatever. Really surprised because haven't been catching any bass out of this spot in a while. This post-spawn thing has been pretty rough. I think those really hot days, those days where it gets like 100 degrees and up in the afternoons and like early mornings are gonna be better out in the areas like this. Those post-spawn fish that have been on beds, protecting their fry and stuff, they just don't seem to be eating right now the way they do like late summer. Yeah, I was so surprised. This is where I caught that one earlier, and yeah, man, I haven't seen any bass or I haven't caught a bass out of this spot in a while. But yeah, it's good to see something. Nice to see a fish that you're looking for. For absolute beginners, there's like these Zebco. My dad used to fish with them or give them to me as well. Like when I was a kid, there's like these rods called Zebcos. They're closed face reels. It's like pretty much it's pretty straightforward how to use it. It just has like a button. You hold the button down when you want to release tension to let go out on the reel. You just let that button go, and yeah, those are like some really good rods to use. It just depends on how comfortable you are with I guess different rods. I guess there's some that they're called spin casts. Those are pretty easy as well to use. They have like the spin cast. They have like these little things, the things that kind of keep this line in spool. You flip it over and you hold the line and you release it that way. Those are pretty simple, but honestly, I think the closed face caster reels, those are probably the best. I'll probably make some content like that or whatever in the future or whatever. I might buy one and kind of make a video of how to use or whatever. But yeah, they they have those. Those are pretty easy to use. And as far as lures or anything like that, you could always go with something like this. I chatterbaits are like something that you just kind of consistently provide action to. It's like a chatterbait, something that I just always just kind of reel in. You kind of create the get you waiting for a reaction bite, but you can always use worms and stuff like that. Depending on depending on where you're fishing. I've had places where I was fishing and I only get bites off of what is it like off lures. I wouldn't get bites off my actual like real baits. Oh my god! Something just jumped in the water, out of the water. That was crazy. That was so crazy. It's like a really really big fish. Probably that big dinosaur I was talking about. But yeah, it just depends, honestly, how comfortable you are with I guess like your reflexes or whatever. Like some people they're able to use bait casters and stuff like this a little bit easier, which I wouldn't recommend, I guess, for your favorite your first rod and reel as a beginner. But yeah, it's just so many things, so many options. Honestly, it's kind of hard to put it just kind of recommend something. But if I were to recommend anything, I would go to maybe like Facebook Marketplace if you're comfortable or you're of age to kind of like maybe meet up with someone and like purchase something like that, or maybe just like on Amazon, maybe try to find a rod and reel that's like, you know, 20-30 bucks. And yeah, just use something like that. Or if you have any friends that you know that be able to give you pointers on that you go fishing with, or you know friends that go fishing, uh yeah, they may be able to like give you some pointers or whatever on the equipment that they use. It's just hands-on is completely different than actual just like watching a video or something like that. I think hands-on is probably the best. Hey, I appreciate that. What is it? Theme or Dame? Dame? Dane. Dot. Dane. Yeah, I don't know. Dane? Dane? Yeah, I appreciate that. But yeah, I think hands-on is the best way to learn. That like I could watch videos on like trying to learn how to use a bait caster all day, and it's like you're not gonna get that feeling until you actually have it in your hand. I don't think I'm gonna go to the dam, honestly. He said that he's gonna be there until like 4, but I have to go to work at 4, and it's like I think it's like an hour, not an hour. It might be like 30 minutes north from here, and it might take me an hour to get back home. And I don't want to be in too much of a rush. I might wash my clothes and stuff before I might wash my clothes before I go to work and stuff like that, and clean up and eat and just relax, take a shower. I do I do part-time pizza delivery. Here's my Domino chat. And do part-time pizza delivery. So I kind of want to wash my car. It's a little dirty. Maybe a little hard to tell, but yeah, I'll probably do that. Kind of want to go to the dam, but he didn't tell me that he was going, so I'm not sure that he or I don't know. You have to excuse me. Like I said, I had a 14-hour day yesterday. I can't even think straight. He if he would have told me that he was still gonna go, I probably would have went up there, but I didn't know. So yeah, so maybe next time switch out my shoes. I gotta come out of these boots, man. I appreciate that again, Cody. Thank you. Have a good day, my man. I appreciate everyone. I have my skateboard. I have this aerator for my minnows thing where it does wonders. It helps your minnows stay alive, man. If you're ever fishing with like live bait or whatever, those I highly recommend one of these things. I'm kind of stupid for leaving it in the car in this weather. It's been so hot, and I feel like it's getting almost too hot to just leave stuff in the car. I've been hesitant on leaving that rod inside. Like, I don't want to leave it in the car, and it's like messing up the actual messing up the plastics or whatever. But yeah, again, I appreciate everyone. Someone had some type of lure here. It actually looks like a really good like swim bait type lure. But yeah, I appreciate everyone for stopping by, and appreciate the likes, the comments, the questions. I wish I was able to answer them a little bit more. Like I said, I coming off a 14-hour shift and like 6 hours of sleep. So yeah, it been kind of rough, but I'm glad I can get out and do a little fishing. I actually caught one, missed a couple. But yeah, overall it's been a good day, and again, I thank everyone for stopping by. I hope everyone has a wonderful day, and take care, and enjoy your weekend. Have a good one. Need to go dry off. I'm kind of sweaty right now. But again, thank you so much, and have a good one. Thanks. I have to say 100 dudes. There's no way a gorilla can take on 100 dudes. And shout out to Ruben Lopez. Thanks, Ruben. Yeah, there's no way a gorilla can take on 100 people, especially 100 of me. Nah, I don't even think I can take on 100 fish, bro. Or I don't even think I can't even take on one fish. That makes sense. But yeah, I need to get out of here, man. I need to go wash my car, wash my butt, and relax before I go to work. Gotta go deliver these pizzas in this heat. It's not fun. But yeah, 100 people or a gorilla. There's no way. I don't even think a gorilla could take on these middle school kids nowadays. Probably not even some kids in elementary. These kids from elementary nowadays are on another tip. All right, you guys. I'm gonna try to focus on the road and call my be a role model driver. Set the example about not using the phone. But yeah, hope you guys have a wonderful day. Take care and stay safe out there. Have a good one. Thank you so much. Peace.